hello, hello. That is almost perfect time of the music because it just faded out right in time for me to start up. Oh, and there it comes again. Do you hear it? I hope so. Because if you don't hear it, then that means my audio's a little goofed up, and I am not okay with that. But it's a day of the week again. It's Wednesday, which means we gotta play more games involving women. And of course, the game right now is Highway Blossoms because we played that last week. I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting into it a little bit more. It definitely not what I expected, but that's not a bad thing, you know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like I kind of thought it was just kind of like some kind of like fun little road trip story, but well, I guess they kind of need to find a way to turn it into like a road trip for the two of them, right? But that being said, I'm still feeling just a little. So I probably will actually honor what I said yesterday and only go for a couple hours, probably. Especially since I'll probably be a lot more vocally active, since it's, you know, your typical visual novel fare. And I do need to make sure I don't overtax my voice. But either way, I'm excited to get back into this. I'm also a little sleepy. I kind of took a nap before I started streaming, and I think that might have been a mistake because I am so groggy right now. Like, it's not even funny. That's okay. We're just gonna kind of shake it off and wake up, and we're just gonna. Oh, excuse me. We're just gonna dive back into it, I think. Yeah. Arizona's highways are infamously boring. Nothing but hills. Up, down, up, down. There's nothing interesting to look at. Both sides of the road are smothered in nondescript shrubs. It's part of the country where you just zone out and drive on autopilot. When we finally see a sign for the town of Chinle, right next to the canyon, it feels like we're approaching the promised land. Marina looks up from the book she's reading just in time to miss the sign.
Was that it? Are we there yet?
Ah, yes, a classic line.
Nah, 40 miles to go still, so about half an hour.
She makes it sound like a pop balloon and goes back to reading. We take an exit and a tiny excuse for a town. One of these places has a gas station and a few old houses. It's like a monopoly, where you buy up all the property you can, even though it's not that great.
This is it?
Marina repeats her earlier question as I slow down to turn left.
Nope. Almost. I don't even know what this place is called.
It's Pikachu. She makes a pop balloon noise again, but leaves the book closed. When we finally reach Chinle, it's pretty obvious. This is the first real town we've seen in hours. The outskirts are industrial, dominated by what I assume are factories. There are stray dogs live along the side of the road, hungry and lean. Marina makes the sound of sympathy, pressing her face against the glass as we pass them.
Hey, Amber!
We're not getting a dog.
But they're so cute! And we could dress them up in a bandana
And it would be extremely expensive. Also, I honestly don't think like an RV would be like a good environment for a dog to live in. Or maybe it would. I don't know. I feel like it would be a lot harder to take care of the dog, though. Because, like, imagine you're on the road and the dog gets sick. And Lord knows where the nearest vet you can find is. I mean, I guess you don't have to worry too much about taking him for walks. But then you also, like, worry about having to, like, make sure you're stocked up on the food for the dog, too. It just feels like a lot.
No way. I've never gotten why people want to dress their pets up like people.
Honestly, same, though. I mean, maybe put him in like a little hat or something that's cute, but yeah, I never really got the whole full outfit thing.
It's cute.
Marina pouts. I figured she was just joking, but she didn't actually think I would let her get a dog, right? At least not one, like, randomly find off the street. I mean, rescues are nice and all, but... eh? It seems that all is forgiven by the time I pull into a gas station. She's bouncing her seat with her usual enthusiasm. Or maybe it's her bladder. My second guess must have been correct because as soon as I shut off the engine, she darts right out of the RV and into the store. While she does that, I fuel up. No telling when we'll see the next gas station. Could be 100 miles, and this thing drinks gasoline like a thirsty dog drinks water. By the time I finish, Marina still isn't back, so I lock up and head inside. The store is devoid of other customers. Some remarkable with the usual selection of candy, chips, and overpriced beef jerky. I'm not hungry, just passing time. Soon Marina trots out of the bathroom, glancing around. She spots me and heads over.
Want anything?
Duh, let's see.
I leave her to agonize over candy bars while I flip through some of the travel brochures beneath the window. There are a couple about Canyon de Shelly, which is our destination just up the road. There are flyers for other Arizona attractions too, including the non-local ones. Of course, there are a few brochures of the Grand Canyon, plus a couple must-see sites in Phoenix, the capital. There's even an ad for a novelty just called The Thing in Tucson, but that's far out of our way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Turn around. Marina has a couple king-size candy bars in her hands and a large bottle of Coke tucked under her arm.
You seriously need all that?
I thought we could share.
She gives me her best offended puppy impression. I mean, yeah, but how long has it also been since you eat? You should really... If you're not going to be eating often, it's all the more reason to eat healthy when you can, you know? And then I guess a gas station probably wouldn't have the healthiest selection of food, huh?
Fine.
I still don't want anything, but I can't say no to that.
Here. I'm gonna use the bathroom too. Meet you at the car.
I place my wallet atop the pallet of candy she's carrying and send her towards the attendant. When I come back out of the bathroom, Marina's still talking to the clerk. There's a bag in her hand, so she must have already finished paying and gone distracted talking. I joined the two of them.
Closed off, so only the guided tours are open right now.
Marina looks like she's seen a ghost.
What's up?
I take my wallet from where it's just sitting forgotten on the counter.
I was just asking about the canyon and the tours and stuff.
The clerk nods.
Yup. I was saying how if you're here to sightsee, you might have some trouble. A lot of it's closed off because of all the kids coming and causing trouble looking for treasure.
Ah. Yeah. I honestly would be shocked if like a bunch of people kind of went straight to the Shiprock first, and then seeing how crowded it was, they were kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna move on to the next step. Damn. I'm not surprised, but that's frustrating.
What isn't closed off?
Well, there are still some tours you can go on. Most of them, I think. But you can't do the self-guided ones.
Yep, you need that supervision. All it takes is one person to ruin it for everybody. Marina looks at me, eyes wide. Clearly she's expecting some solution from me. I just smile at the attendant.
Got it. Thank you.
And lead a dump truck Marina out of the store. As I unlock the RV, Marina prances around me.
What are we gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna take a nap.
She stops.
Huh?
Hey, I mean, driving a lot, you gotta take some rest, I'm sure.
I'm tired, so I'm going to nap for a little bit. I checked one of the pamphlets and there's a tour at 6:30, so we'll just join that and then sneak off.
Like, on our own?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like we did last time, man. Her eyes go wide again.
Amber, you're a genius!
Twist the lock of my hair on my finger and glance away. Her constant compliments are a little embarrassing, especially for stuff that seems obvious to me.
Thanks. It's not much of a plan, though.
Yeah, but at least it's a plan. I thought we were just gonna have to give up or something.
After all that, after proving the treasure's real, you don't just like throwing the towel right away, man.
Nah. Rules are made to be broken and all that.
She's played Honkai Star Rail too. I feel a bit guilty that we'll be breaking rules specifically put in place because of people like us. But I can safely say that we'll be more careful than the average treasure hunter. Just picturing Mariah, I can easily see her smashing down ancient ruins in her search.
But yeah, wake me up at 5:30. Unless you're going to nap too.
Nope, I'm not tired anymore, so I'll just read some more.
Alright, good night.
Night-night.
I'll leave her up in the front as I head back to my bed and fall into it. You know, I never understood why people say goodnight when it's the middle of the day. That's always a little bit of an oddity to me. Meh. After bunching up my blankets around me, it doesn't take long to fall asleep. And credits. I wake up slowly, fighting to keep my eyes open. In the back of my head, I feel like something is wrong. It takes a minute before I realize I've overslept. It's 5:45. Marina was supposed to wake me up 15 minutes ago.
Marina?
Oh, did she doze off after all? I call her name, but get no response. Rolling out of bed, I massage my eyes and stumble up towards the front. Of course she's asleep. Yep, called it. Sprout out on the dash with her head buried in her arms. It looks like she's been out for a while. Jerking her by the shoulder, I shake her awake.
What's up, Amber?
You had a little sneepy. A silly little eepy. Her speech is slurred by sleepiness. I ignore the temptation to make the not you joke.
How's that book you're reading?
It's great. I just put it down to...
A look of shock spreads across her face. Mounting horror takes over as she realizes the time.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. I was just gonna nap, but then I forgot to set an alarm. I mean, to wake me up.
Do you even have a means of setting an alarm? Isn't your phone gone?
Yeah, that's what alarms are for.
Freaking out, she hurriedly tries to buckle her seatbelt, failing several times in her frenzy. I pat her on the shoulder as I sit down. It's not even a big deal, but she's so worked up.
It's cool. We're not late yet. Ready to go?
Marina just nods, staring at the floor. I buckle up and turn the key. The engine roars life, and I throw in reverse. I have to crane my neck to make sure I don't run over anyone. Road signs direct us out of town and towards the canyon. After spending so long on the highway, going down these streets with lower speed limits feels restrictive. From the corner of my eye, I watch Marina. She's being abnormally quiet. She fixes her hair, pops her knuckles, and rubs her shoulders. But she doesn't say anything. Finally, I cave.
What's wrong with you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Your tone of voice is stressed. Maybe I'm more intimidating than I think. I mean, you do kind of that little glare going on, Amber. You're kind of got like a little furrowed brow going on, and you're kind of squinting your eyes a little bit. It kind of looks like you're trying to like stare into her soul, and you can clearly kind of see she's like averting her gaze out of sheer intimidation.
You're being weird. Super quiet.
Oh, I didn't know if you were mad at me or not.
What, for falling asleep?
How dare you rest your body? We don't do that here. We stay up all night to ungodly hours, and then we go to bed at 5 a.m. and wake up 2 hours later. That's how we live our life. Don't do that, by the way.
Nah, I'm not mad. Trust me, you'd know for sure if I was. I told you it wasn't a big deal, didn't I?
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Marina bounces in her seat, immediately cheerier.
Okay, cool. Cause like, if you were mad at me already, that would be a bad sign.
What do you mean already? How many treasure hunt stops are we gonna be hitting up?
Sign of what?
That we wouldn't be good partners. You know, treasure hunting buddies?
Oh, we're partners now, are we? You're the sidekick, right?
No way! I'm totally the main character. We're here because of me.
I laugh, causing her to turn away smiling. She's a lot cuter when she smiles. I'm smiling more too, I realize. As I think that, it starts to make me sad again. Do I really deserve to be smiling right now?
Hey, Amber?
Huh.
Like she read my mind, Marina snaps me out of it.
Can we listen to Super Crush again?
You seriously like that one?
Super Crush was one of those groups that Gramps loved to show off to other people because they were so weird. All the members played a different instrument on each album, so it was like a whole other band every time.
Yeah, it was different, but in a good way.
That's definitely true.
With one hand on the steering wheel, I dig around the bin of tapes by my feet. I flip my gaze between that and the road. Eventually, I find the one I'm looking for. It has a Halloween orange case with text that looks like slime. Oh, they did a Halloween album. I can respect that. And it starts to play. Marina hums along. She's almost on key. Guess she liked it enough to remember how the songs go. I cranked the volume up, earning a grin from Marina. The sound is staying distorted at this level. More distorted than usual, I mean. But it's also more fun. Our smiles last all the way until we roll into a nearly empty parking lot. As I turn the volume back down, I can tell she's thinking the same thing I am.
Amber?
Yeah?
Shouldn't there be, like, other people waiting here?
I mean, it would stand a reason maybe it wouldn't be as crowded as Shiprock, but...
There probably should. What time is it?
Marina twists around to check.
6:20?
What the hell? Did they start early?
There are other cars around, but they're all unoccupied. My parking job is AC, and I take up 2 spaces, but don't bother to correct it, and that's how you get a ticket. It's always like when you think, like, okay, we'll just leave it for like 5 minutes, it'll be fine, that's not fine. Oh dear lord, this is a tonal shift from the last scene. This is like some Dark Souls stuff, dear lord. I feel like I'm about to walk up to that room and Slave Knight Gale's gonna come walking out. Let me hurry out of the RV. I almost forget the key in the ignition, and I have to double back to grab it. Marina's already over at the information desk, probably talking to a ranger. But then she turns back to me, the despair on her face visible even though it's getting dark.
There's no one here!
There aren't any lights on inside either. Probably closed at 6. I vaguely recall reading that in a brochure, but I thought there would still be someone around for the tours.
Don't panic!
Yeah, you just got here a little late. It's something to like freak out about. I jog back to the RV and unlock it again. Wandering through the glove box, I pull out the little blue flashlight that Gramps gave me a few years ago. Then I click it on and off a couple times to make sure that it works. After I lock everything back up, I join Marina by the unhelpful help desk. The unhelpful desk. She is bouncing on her heels, hands clasped together.
Hey, it's alright. Worst comes to worst, we'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But what if someone else finds the treasure tonight?
Okay, girl, did you see how many people were at Shiprock? and not a single one of them found the treasure before you two did. You're kind of wholly... I feel like you're horribly overestimating the competition. I don't have an answer for that one.
Guess we'll just have to catch up then, huh?
Turning on the flashlight, I swing the beam around. While there's still some daylight left, it isn't much. Maybe half an hour at most.
Catch up to what?
The tour group's silly. Even if we're late, they can't have left that long ago. And they'll be stopping a bunch, so we should be able to find them easily.
By ourselves?
Her voice is almost like a squawk, like a surprised parrot.
Well, yeah. I don't see anyone else around. Do you?
I don't know, I feel if they were doing tours, they would have left like at least someone by the desk, right? Like I'm no expert on like field tours or like tours like ruins or buildings or all that, but I feel if there aren't any more tours going on for the day, there's always going to be at least someone manning the desk. And I swivel around, illuminating nothing but rocks and bushes.
Come on, it'll be fine. It's not like there are going to be bears or mountain lions this close to a parking lot.
Those kinds of things live here?
Perchance. If she didn't know that, then what was she afraid of?
Probably. I don't know. But come on, we're wasting time.
Yeah, there's maybe bears and carnivorous creatures. Marina whimpers. Then, surprising me, she grabs my hand. Hers is sweaty and warm. I turn around and look at her and meet her wide eyes. It looks like she might cry and makes me regret being so pushy.
We don't have to do it if you don't want to.
She shakes her head, but clings to me like a child. Her free hand buried in my clothes. If it were any brighter out, she'd see my face turn bright red.
No. Like I said, if we don't go now, someone else will beat us to it. Just stay close, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what are you scared of all of a sudden? Because you were totally fine like going with a metal detector the other night. You were totally fine breaking the law last time. She lets me lead, but doesn't let go of my hand. A large wooden sign marks the start of the trail.
So, are you scared of the dark?
Well, no, like I said, she was fine the other night. No answer.
But you were fine at Shiprock.
That's what I'm saying.
That was different.
Maria's arm jerks, but she doesn't let go.
That was in a town.
Aren't you in a town right now?
With people.
Okay, well that's fair.
Roads. And no mountain lions.
Mountain lions. The temptation to tease her more strong, but I don't. Every time a bird calls or something makes a brush shake, I feel her flinch a little. Like, excuse me. Ugh. Feeling gross. Not as gross as I was last weekend, though. But as I was saying, that smug look on Amber's face, you can tell that's like the face of someone who's like, I wanna just bully the heck out of this girl. Somehow even this side of her is cute too. A little childish, sure, but it's nice to have her rely on me to keep her safe. To take her mind off things, I make small talk.
So, what are you gonna do once you're filthy rich from the treasure?
I'm going to eat the golden nuggets one by one.
Sorry, what?
I asked what you'll do with your share of the treasure.
Oh, I'm not sure yet. I haven't thought about it.
We're out here looking, and you don't even have a plan for it?
It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. What about you, huh?
I don't know either.
Ha! See, I'm not.
Yeah, but I wasn't planning on looking for it, you know? I haven't spent as much time thinking about it.
This is true. You did just kind of drop everything and said, hey, I'm going on a treasure hunt, Dad, bye, and then you just got stranded on the road, and now you've roped poor Amber into it. When I glance behind me and see Marina stick out her tongue, I laugh.
But, let's see. I definitely need to pay off Gramps' hospital and funeral expenses. After that, I guess I should probably get the motorhome fixed up. It's not gonna break down on us or anything, but it's kind of old.
Why not just buy a new one?
The memories.
Hell no!
My response comes out snappier than I intended.
It's just that it has sentimental value, you know? I'd rather keep that than buy a newer, better car.
Yeah, some memories. Sounds like she kind of grew up in, well, maybe not necessarily grew up, but spent a lot of her life growing up in that motorhome.
I grew up in that thing.
Oh.
I could never just replace it.
Why does this always happen? I say something and then the character echoes what my thoughts. It keeps happening a lot.
After that, I'd probably just keep doing what I was doing before I met you.
And what's that?
Wandering.
Don't you want to stop wandering sometime?
And I step slow a bit. It's an innocent question, but it hits me hard.
Not yet, no.
I whisper it. Marina catches up next to me, dropping my hand as she does so.
At least I'm not the only one without a goal.
I poke her in the side and she squirms away a couple feet.
Ow!
Torque.
It's hard to stay sad around her. She just seems to have that infectious positivity. As we turn around a curve in the road, the tour group comes into view. Just as a cluster of people, most of them armed with flashlights. It's hard to know for sure, but I can see at least a dozen different figures. The tour guide shines his light up at a rock face, illuminating some designs on it. Everyone has their backs to us.
Try to be as sneaky as possible. We want to join up without them noticing, like we've been there the whole time. If anyone notices us show up, they might notice when we leave.
Why do we have to join up in the first place?
That does make a good point.
I don't know how to get to the ruins we're looking for. We'll stay with the group until the tour gets there, and then we'll sneak off.
Okay, that's actually fair. Marina nods.
Okay, follow my lead. And remember, be as quiet as you can.
We creep forward slowly. If someone were to turn around and see us, we'd look pretty suspicious. But nobody does. Lecturer on petroglyphs gets her full attention. Marina kicks a rock and I tense up, expecting that to break the spell. But we're close enough now that if it did, it might not matter. And we reach the back of the tour group without anyone noticing. I'll give Marina a thumbs up, which she returns.
Right, you can see the Anasazi ruins. Some of the Navajo people still call the area home. There's a living community in the canyon who...
I'm not too interested in hearing about the history of the place, so I turn back to Marina. She's looking up at the pictures too, though her eyes appear glazed over. But my lore! When she catches me staring, she blinks and then smiles. I smile back, though I must look like an idiot just watching her instead of the lecture. After a minute, the guide's speech concludes and we start to walk down the trail. Much to my dismay, before I can say anything to Marina, the woman in front of us turns around.
Isn't that just crazy?
No, look at that little kid. Oh, look at that! Look at that happy little face. Oh, I'm gonna cough again. Don't get sick. It sucks. Even when you're recovering from being sick, your body is just, all out of whack.
Huh?
It takes a second for me to understand she's talking to me. She fits just about every stereotype of redneck, from the huge hat on her head to the baby strapped to her chest. She'd probably be attractive if not for the layers of sunscreen coating her face. Even though it's nearly nighttime, they make her look like a ghost.
I said, isn't that just crazy? What he was saying about those Indians and how they used to communicate with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Even if I had wanted to talk to her, I still have no idea what the guide had said.
They were just so darn clever. Really makes you wonder how they all ended up dying out, huh?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. None of them good.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are still alive. And, like, some of them live here? In this canyon?
I hadn't heard that much at least. But apparently not everyone did. For a second, the woman looks at me looking crazy. But then she busts up laughing.
Sorry, you're absolutely right. I was thinking of them Aztecs down in Mexico.
Her laugh is more like a bray. She sounds like a farm animal. In my head, I keep hoping she'll turn back around and leave us alone. But we're not so lucky. She keeps on chatting us up as we follow the trail. I'm self-conscious about how noisy she's being compared to the low noise level of the others.
Say, is that where the name Texas comes from? From Aztec?
I can't imagine, no. I mean, Texas is... No. Why am I even entertaining the thought? I can't... No. Before I can answer, she starts shouting at someone else.
Howard! Hey, Howard, come over here!
By now, nearly everyone is looking at us.
Ma'am, can you please keep your voice down?
Oops, sorry.
She apologizes loudly. So much for staying conspicuous. Howard makes his way over. He looks rather defeated, face drooping and shoulders sagging. I figure he's the woman's husband.
Yes, dear.
Oh, Howard, your eyes look so dead. Well, I can see where the energy in the relationship. I can see who the baby takes after, at least.
I was just talking to this girl here about history, and I was wondering, does the name Texas have anything to do with the Aztecs? Since the words sound kind of similar?
I don't think so.
Huh, go figure.
She cackles again. Beside her, Howard sighs. For his sake, I hope her family is loaded or something. And every time she laughs, the baby in her chest bounces. But the lucky kid sleeps right through it all. Maybe he's used to this.
Anyway, I must have left my manners back in Wisconsin. My name's Linda, and this is my husband, Howard. This little chimp right here
She thrusts herself and thus the baby towards me.
is Dino. Ain't that just the cutest name?
I just grunt response. I'm trying to see around her, up where the guy is alternating between shooting Linda death glares and trying to narrate the walk. If he said anything useful at the canyon in the past couple minutes, I've missed it entirely. Glance over at Marina, who has pulled away a couple feet. It looks like she's enjoying my tortured and struggling silence. Tears have formed at the corners of her eyes, glittering in the dying light. They're the good kind of tears. The kind from laughing too much. Her hand is smooshed over her mouth, and she's shaking with the effort of staying silent. You know, it's funny, too, because, like, I've been on, like, trips and stuff where, like, I've had this happen to me. Like, I relate with Amber on so many levels, like, where you're just kind of, like, you know, you're just, like, there for, like, to, like, just chill and mind your own business, and there's just kind of, like, that one person in the group, in, like, the tour group, or, like, on your flight or whatever, who just zeroes in on you, and they're just all about chatting you up. Like, it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter like how uninterested you clearly are in the conversation. It is just their mission for you to be their friend for the remainder of this trip. And sometimes I don't mind it, but there definitely have been a couple times where I'm kind of like, yeah, that's nice, yeah, cool, man, and I just want to, you know, like, read my book or listen to my music, but nope, we're doing it. We're doing the socializing thing, I guess. There's no way I can let her get away with that. Especially since I need to get closer to the front for now. I grab her arm and tug her over into Linda's line of sight.
I'm Jane.
Not the Jane Doe. The enthusiasm in my voice is so forced.
And this is my friend Lacey.
Malacy. I use fake names just to be safe. Marina limply shakes Linda's hand, which has grabbed hers. The mirth has vanished from Marina's face. Good. Excellent. Perish.
Nice to meet you.
Linda pumps her arm like a guillotine, grinning broadly and yet still managing to walk.
It's so good to see young people taking an interest in nature and history and all that. Are y'all from around here? We're originally from Tennessee, see, but moved to Wisconsin and...
Having been properly introduced, I leave Marina to suffer through the family history. I shift away and walk ahead, passing by most of the tour groups so I can better hear the guide. Dude, Howard, you look so tired, man. Are you okay? For a while, he talks about the wildlife and history of the park. After a couple minutes, though, the lessons become more relevant.
We'll be coming up on the Mummy Cave ruins here in just a little bit. That's one of the better-known sites in the canyon. 700 years ago, it was a bustling Pueblonian village. We can't get too close to the ruins, so unfortunately it might be a little too late to really see them clearly tonight. While the Mummy Cave itself hasn't ever been open to the public.
That's all I need to know, so I start to slip back towards Marina. It looks like she's still being held hostage by the tales of Wisconsin family adventures. Linda notices me approaching, of course.
Oh, Jane, there you are. I was just telling Lacey about one of the cows I helped birth when I was younger.
I'm not sure how the conversation went from introductions to cow birth in such a short span of time, but I'm really not curious enough to ask. When I rejoin Marina, she mouths 2 words. Help me.
Save me.
Oh, close enough. I don't know how to get out of this one. Annoyance aside, it'll be impossible to slip away with Linda's attention on us. But it seems we're in luck. As we go around another bend in the road, something more interesting than Marina and me comes into view.
Oh, Howard, look! This is it. This is one of those mummy ruins I was telling you about.
Linda elbows forward, moving ahead of us.
You girls make sure you get a good spot. You're gonna want to see this, even if it's dark out.
Help me. She forges ahead, her husband trailing dutifully. As he passes, I think I hear him say sorry, though I'm not certain. Once they're out of earshot, Marina makes it sound like a train laying on steam.
Oh my god. I thought I was gonna explode. My ears or my head or my brain or something.
Surprising, because it's like they say, there's always a bigger fish. You can have all the energy in the world, but you'll eventually find your match.
Saw you laughing and figured it wasn't fair if I was the only one who suffered.
I'd take it all back if I could. Seriously, though, first she was talking about herself, then about her kid, then about her childhood, and then she started talking about growing up on a farm. Somehow she ended up going on about cows having babies and how messy it all is. I don't even know.
What, you're not interested in that stuff?
Ew, no! Gross, gross, gross!
But Marina, nature is beautiful. She wrinkles up her face as she says it. I giggle, but then turn serious real fast.
Okay, but listen. Because it's dark, the group probably isn't gonna stop to look at the Mummy Cave ruins for very long. So we'll have to wait until we can sneak away again, and then go over there ourselves.
How far away are they?
No idea. I can't see from here. Just follow my lead again.
Got it.
We've been at the very back of the group the entire time. The people right in front of us are much less interested in us than Linda was, so I don't think anyone will notice if we go missing. When we reach a railing, the guide stops to point out the ruins. They're across a small valley, a couple 100 yards away. In the darkness, it's almost impossible to see them. They're just a dark smudge against the even darker backdrop of a mountain. Marina and I are a few yards away from the group, too. I pretend to inspect something on a rock, though there is nothing there. As the short speech ends and the guide starts to lead everyone on again, I dart behind a rock and crouch down. Marina quickly follows. I can see her start to say something, but I caught my hand over her mouth before she can get a word out. Silently, I shake my head. Marina nods twice, so I uncover her face. In my head, I counted 60. Once a minute has passed, I peel myself away from the rock and stand back up.
We should be safe now.
Marina's face lights up and she claps her hands. I notice that she's saying on the journal page with the hiding spot again.
That was so cool! It was like something out of a video game where you just sneak away right in front of everyone.
I guess so, but we still can't be noisy. They're not gonna be that far away.
Well, plus you gotta factor in how far away the noise might travel too. You never know.
No flashlights either.
As close up, I can see her face fall at that.
Don't worry, I'll be right beside you.
You know, I actually am a little curious, so I'm gonna look something up real quick, because I know Shiprock was a real place. I'm curious if these mummy places are like a real place too. Oh. They actually are. But it's actually kind of neat. Yeah, they're actually a set of ruins just right outside Shinla. Oh, no shot. Okay, that must actually be a picture of the ruins in the background here. It actually looks almost exactly like the actual like photos I'm seeing here. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I didn't doubt they were using real places for everything, but it's still kind of fun to kind of learn about this, because... Huh. That's pretty neat. My throat is in agony again. Hold on. Ooh, okay.
Are we just gonna hop the fence and walk over there?
I guess.
Unless you have any better ideas.
What if they catch us?
Then they'll throw us out.
We're not gonna get arrested for trespassing or anything, are we?
You know, I think given the time of night, you could probably say you got distracted by something and lost track of the group. I feel that'd be pretty believable in this darkness.
Nah, that'd be too much trouble for them.
I say that, although I don't actually know.
Okay.
The uncertainty in your voice is obvious. You know, you were kind of okay with breaking the law with the first round of treasure. Why are you getting so much more cautious now? I grab the paper from her hands and stuff it into my pocket.
Let's go. The longer we wait, the more likely it is that they'll notice us missing.
I strode over to the metal rail, hoping that I sound more confident than I am. Honestly, this is pretty risky and more than a little stupid. But it's also exciting. I duck down and underneath the rail. After a moment, Marina does the same. We're officially out of bounds. Across a small field, I can still just barely make out the shape of the ruins. They sit close to the mouth of a large cave that runs up the mountain like a scar.
Okay, come on.
There's an incline, but it's not too bad. Next to me, Marina spreads her arms out for balance, but I'm confident enough to not need to. Crossing over the ruins themselves will be the riskiest part. There's no cover, and anyone who happens to look over will see us. We just have to hope that the tour group has moved to somewhere without a line of sight on us.
Okay, hurry.
I grab Marina's hand again and start to run. She struggles to keep up, so I slow down a little bit. It takes maybe 2 minutes from one end to the other. When we reach the far wall, Marina's breathing is strained.
Don't do much running, do you?
Not it. Oh.
Every word is punctuated with a pant. I'm winded too, but fight my lungs do not show it. I have to look strong for Marina.
Ready for the fun part?
Are you ready to break and enter?
Is it actually fun?
Yes, breaking and entering. It'll be totally fun.
Not yet. We've still got to get up there.
I point to the lip of the cave, a good 50 feet or so above us still. Marina's face goes pale as she stares at the sheer rock wall in front of us.
We're not gonna have to climb that, are we?
How else?
No, just jump. I wait a second for the shot to hit her face before I laugh and shake my head.
Just kidding. Come over here.
A short distance away is a slope, somewhat steep but not too long. It leads up into the part of the cave close to the ruins.
We actually do have to go up this one.
Her face still looks doubtful.
I don't know if I can get up that.
Sure you can. It's easy. Look.
I hike up a couple steps. Dirt and a bit of gravel tumble down past my feet, but it's mostly stable.
It's almost all dirt. If it was loose rock, we'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah, I just realized this is like actually inside the cave too. I didn't notice it before because I thought like the backdrop was the kind of like the sky getting darker. But yeah, now that I can now it's like kind of like a little further out, I can definitely kind of see like the rock textures on the wall back there. That's cute. I appreciate that they got like that like these are all like references to actual places. Still looking uncertain, Marina takes a careful step up behind me, then another. She slides back down a little bit with each step.
Try to spread out your weight a little more evenly. You don't want to lose your balance and fall over.
By doing what I say, she's able to reach where I'm standing.
Good job. Now just do that like 50 more times.
Easy. Marina groans, but I've already started. I glance back behind me. She's trailing only a couple steps back. For all her worrying, she's doing okay. I'm just about to compliment her when I feel the earth shift beneath me, and my foot slides loose. With a yelp, I lose my balance, arms flailing as I try not to fall. Then, faster than I can process, Marina's arm shoots out and grabs my sleeve. She tugs me back upright.
Are you okay? Oh my god, is your ankle alright? It's not broken, is it?
Panic is clearly painted across her face, man. That adrenaline kicking in, though.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
The only thing injured is my pride.
Are you sure?
Yeah, thanks. Good save.
I was trying to look so cool for you, and now I look like a goofus. We climb the rest of the way together, but slowly. At the top, both of us stretch and catch our breath.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Besides the part where you almost died, maybe.
I didn't almost die. Besides, that's what I have my sidekick for.
Oh. That caught me off guard, but hey, Dreamy. Thank you for the raid. Excuse me, I'm still like slightly sick. But yeah, I hope when the pass was around was still good. Let me shout you out really quick before I forget, because dear Lord, I am still so shaky at doing this, but I gotta build good habits. There we go. But yeah, I hope the rest of the game was good. I had to kind of lurk towards the end, but as for the rest of you, welcome in. Today is Women's Wednesday, which means every Wednesday we play visual games or visual novels, just kind of centered around women. And right now we're playing a game called Highway Blossoms. Took a turn I didn't expect to, because apparently I was expecting a road trip. Apparently we're going on a treasure hunt. That's cool, though. Oh, hey, it happens. You can't control everything. And, you know, I mean, he probably meant well. He was probably checking in, so not even a problem. But if you or anyone else needs a raid and run, 100% understand. Streaming can be tiring, can be long, and you know, it's also late enough that I don't know what time zone people are in, but maybe you gotta go eat or take care of stuff. So if you just gotta go do other stuff or you're not feeling the vibes, hey, completely understand. But if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I'm still kind of recovering from being sick last weekend, so I might have to mute or step away here or there, but otherwise it's okay. But yeah, Wednesdays are for the women, and we just kind of chill. But yeah, I was getting a little sleepy. I shouldn't be. But yeah. And where was I? Oh yeah. She gives me a playful shove.
Hey, I told you, I'm not the sidekick here.
Uh-huh. You'll still have to earn the title of captain. Or commander. Whatever it is.
I feel this is going to be recurring. I do like the banter starting to form behind them. Instead of like Amber going like, oh my god, this girl is so stupid. I do like how they're warming up to each other.
And you can do that by finding this thing before I do.
Now that we're actually up in the ruins themselves, it's more clear just how tough this is going to be. The cave stretches a long way, like a deep scar in the mountain. Delicate clay buildings, some barely as tall as we are ranged throughout. They say this was a village, but it's hard to imagine anyone living here. Everything is so cramped and small. I mean, hey, people lived differently back then. But we consider, honestly, all things considered, we live in very luxurious conditions.
Where do you think we should start?
Hard to say. It won't be anywhere obvious. Remember, people have been studying this place for decades.
What if someone already found it? Like a long time ago.
I shrug, but that's probably impossible to see. The sun has now gone entirely down, leaving us in shadow darkness. I wonder why Marina doesn't seem bothered by it this time.
If they did, then I haven't heard anything about it. We've just gotta start looking. Try to be careful, though.
I feel bad being here. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Be super careful, then. And watch for spiders!
Brother, you're in the desert. I'll be more concerned about scorpions. I flick on the spare flashlight and pass it to her, just in time to see the look of disgust at the mention of spiders. We split up, staying close to each other, but not overlapping where we look. I get down on my hands and knees, shining light into every corner and cranny that I can. I worry that our lights might be visible from a distance, even though they aren't very powerful. The alternative would be sneaking over in broad daylight, and we'd be much more likely to be caught then. I'm not finding anything except dirt. I brush my fingers along the clay bricks in hopes of finding a loose stone or secret compartment, but there's nothing like that. Nearby, Marina's doing the same thing. She's hitched up her dress so it doesn't drag on the ground, and I force myself to look away rather than stare. She offers quite a view, though. Amber, yeah, I just want to take like a little, just like a little water ball and just. After a moment, Marina giggles. I'm not sure why, though. I haven't spoken at all because I don't want our voices to echo in the cave and give us away. But silently searching gets tedious fast, so I decided to try whispering.
What's so funny?
I don't know. Everything, I guess? I was just thinking how weird this is. Like, it's just so random, you know?
All right, Aristotle.
Who's that?
Of course, you want to know who Aristotle is.
Never mind.
Fun fact, I actually did an entire essay on Aristotle in high school. Wasn't my choice to do that, though. And I actually got written up for it because it wasn't what I was supposed to write an essay on. Thanks, Dad.
But yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Deciding that the building on Skyrim is a lost cause, I move on to the next one.
I know it's probably not a big deal for you since you do this stuff all the time, but this is honestly the most fun I've ever had, I think.
Destroying ancient Native American landmarks?
I mean, you haven't destroyed anything yet. Don't go giving her ideas, though.
I'm being careful. Super careful. But just in general, being out here on the road. I thought maybe I was making a mistake when I left, but not anymore.
I'm glad.
And I am. I really am.
Guess it worked out well for both of us.
I can't see her from here, but I know she's smiling. Then she giggles again.
Oh, Amber, you're a big ol' softy after all, aren't you?
I'm not.
You can't not. I mean, hey, it's not dark enough for you to hide that blush, girl.
I take it back. I should have left you on the side of the road.
No, all I can think of is like that, just a clip like, I should have left you on the side of that road where I found you, but you didn't. You know what? No, let me see if I can find that really quick. This is vitally important. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. Let me just educate all of you really quick. This is important. This is educational. This is very important. Okay, hold on. Oh Lord, how do I? Okay, does that work?
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't.
Flawless. Get out of here.
Chuck E. Cheese in the
No,
left.
no. Get out
Babies, you
Get out
fuck
of
on
here.
you little shit.
Get out of here.
Slide, nigga.
No, that's not what I wanted. Get out of here. Okay. Anyway. This time we both laugh. After that, we lapse back into near silence. There's the sound of us crawling around or occasionally moving to another building to search. Soon the happy atmosphere starts to dissolve as we start getting frustrated. Or at least I do. It takes me 20 minutes before we've looked over all the buildings. There aren't too many, and coming over them isn't that hard. But we don't find anything. Not even a clue or a hint that we're in the right spot. Sighing through my nose, I started double checking some of the larger homes. All the crawling and bending is starting to take a toll on me. When I straighten up, my back is sore and sweat presses my hair and my forehead. We should have brought some bottles of water with us. Stay hydrated. That's like the most important thing you can do. You hear this? I got a little tumbler of water right here. Ugh. I lean against a rock wall and massage my shoulders. Marina finishes up a building and joins me. She's biting her lip, frowning a little.
Any luck?
Nope, nothing. You?
I mean, my thing is, if it was anything like the last bit of the treasure they found, it's probably not gonna be like out in the open, right? Like, it's probably gonna be like hidden somehow or buried. We both pause, silent.
So... that's it, right? Like, we've checked all the buildings?
Can't be. We must have missed something. I'm going to try checking out the cave itself.
She just stands there. Watches as I head over to the far side. And I shine my flashlight up and down and up again, examining every inch of the rock. There's gotta be a crevice where the gold is stashed. Or some other hiding place. There has to be. But none of the cracks are wide enough or deep enough for something like that. A few minutes later, I pass by Marina, still in the same place. I check her face as I go. Her eyebrows are furrowed and she looks worried. I keep hunting. Images of Mariah triumphantly holding up the gold spur me on. Just the thought of her smug grin pisses me off. Wow, she really left a bad impression on you, huh? I mean, I guess she did kind of scrap. Yeah, she did kind of absolutely destroy that car, huh? When I reach the other end of the cave, I double back and check it again. And again. Finally, Marina pulls away from the wall. I hear it, but don't see it.
Amber, come on. There's no way.
Her voice is a knife in my heart. It hurts because I know she's right. I sigh and flick off my flashlight. Standing there, I look at the invisible ground and have to admit the truth to myself. It's not here. There's no treasure to be found in the Mummy Cave ruins. Either we got it wrong or someone beat us to it. Whichever the answer, there's nowhere else in here that it could be. I make my way back to Marina slowly. I can feel steam tears of frustration beginning to well up in my eyes, which surprises me. I'm sure Mariah would be laughing at me if she was here right now. Abruptly, I stop walking towards her and spin around. I don't want Marina to see. There's a sound of crunching dirt as she walks over.
Amber?
There's worry in her voice. I shake my head. I don't know if she can see. She lays her hand on my shoulder and 2 tears manage to leak out my eyes. I shake my head again.
Amber, it's okay.
No. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I was wrong.
I mean, you can't be right 100% of the time. Sometimes you just gotta take a risk and, you know, it doesn't pay off. This is kind of life.
There's nothing here.
I know there isn't. Seriously, that's okay.
I sob, but not even knowing why. Damn it. Damn it. Get a grip, Amber. Wrench my eyes shut before the waterworks really start. It burns, but I manage to hold back. Taking deep breaths, I get myself under control. Oh, that's cute. I always love like when they throw the CGs like this in. It's really cute. I sink down to lean against the wall of the cave. Marina does the same. Her clothes are dusty from being on the ground so much. Marina pokes me in the side.
You okay?
I draw a rattly breath.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. I don't know what that was about. I just got super frustrated.
Yeah, I could tell.
Can it?
Hush your mouth, woman. I flicker gently on the knee.
But, that was kind of embarrassing.
I mean, I kind of understand it though, right? Like, you put in all this effort to figure out how to sneak in here, and then it's just kind of like, oh. We put in a lot of work to get here, and it was kind of pointless. Like, that's gotta be frustrating.
No, it's okay, really. I cry all the time at home. Don't worry.
Hey, me too, let's go!
It's like losing. Not finding the treasure, I mean. So I'm mad for wasting all our time on this. Aren't you?
No, why would I be?
No, she's just in for the journey. She sounds genuinely surprised.
Because now we're behind on the next one, too. What if someone beats us to all the rest of them?
Now you sound like me.
Oh god, is there a cure?
Oh no, you're too far gone. She's infected you.
Meanie. But really, I had fun, so I don't think it was a waste of time. Even if we're not, like, super rich now, I'm glad we came here.
Once again, I don't even have to look to know she's smiling. She's always smiling, after all. It's one of the cuter things about her, and there are lots of those. But I'm afraid to look up and meet her eyes. Afraid because of what I've been starting to feel lately, and how I've been thinking of her. It's stupid to get bothered by this now, I know. We've been together all day. But right now, when I'm already being over emotional, I feel like it'd be a bad idea.
Amber?
And then, by reflex, I do it anyway. I look over and I was right. My heart flutters a little. The smile I was anticipating has been replaced by yet another look of concern.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it wasn't so bad.
She brightens up immediately.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I'm good now. Still, sorry for freaking out there for a sec.
It's okay. Don't feel bad.
Groaning, I stand up again. I'm definitely gonna be sore tomorrow.
We should get out of here, though. Longer we spend, the more likely we are to get caught.
It's been probably 45 minutes or so since we ditched the tour group. Hopefully they didn't get search and rescue out looking for us. Okay, outside of Linda and Howard, did anyone really notice you guys joined? And honestly, all things considered, that was just Linda. Howard just kinda... I feel like if you guys just have advantage, Howard just kinda be like, let him be. I offer my hand to Marina, who's still sitting on the ground. She takes it and I haul her to her feet. After dusting herself off, we both walk to the edge of the cave. It's impossible to see anything. Even the trail across the way is invisible from here.
Watch your step going down the hill.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to almost die again.
Going down the hill is easier than going up, though we still have to be careful. We'll make it to the bottom without incident. Again, I really like how they took, they made, an actual, depiction of the actual location. We don't risk the flashlights until we're back across the fence on the trail. Now that we're not out of bounds, it doesn't matter if people see us.
Where do we go now?
I think about it for a moment. There's not much point in catching up with the tour again. Besides, it's probably ended by now. Still, if they did notice that we disappeared, then it could be bad for us to just leave the park. The last thing I want to see is our faces on missing person posters next time we stop at a gas station. But they've got a 45-minute lead on us, and they'll only grow if we were to try to find them.
We'll just go back to the parking lot and get out of here. If anyone asks, we can just say we left early.
Thank God. I was hoping you'd say that.
How come?
I'm so tired.
All that energy just gone.
Same. My back's gonna hurt for a year.
Oh, your back's gonna hurt for longer than that. Trust me, I'm your elder, I should know.
At least you have the comfy bed.
Hey, you could always... grab some more pillows from the closet if you need.
You were about to say you can always share, but you're a shy little creature, and I respect that.
There are more?
Oh yeah, Gramps liked to have a zillion pillows when he slept.
Oh.
She sounds let down. Oops, maybe I should have made that connection there.
Don't worry, they weren't like his special pillows or anything. You can use them.
All right.
Damn, she really starts to worry when I mention him. Guess there's a good reason for that. I mean, yeah, you did kind of shut down the first time he came up in conversation. Right now, though, the thought is a familiar jab of sadness. I'm not about to break down. I'm doing okay for now. We're quiet the rest of the way down the trail, though. Without having to stick to the slow pace of a guided tour, it's actually a quick walk. There aren't any other hitchhikers out, or, I'm sorry, why did I say hitchhikers? My brain's doing that thing again where it just kind of fills in words that aren't there. There aren't any other hikers out, which surprises me. It's dark, but not that late. As we reach the parking lot, it seems like we had perfect timing. Or maybe perfectly awful. Spelling out a trailhead on the other side is the tour group that we were briefly part of. I recognize the tour guide as well as...
Oh, there you girls are.
Yep. Hey, Linda. Linda. She came from my blind spot before we had time to hide. I don't even try to force a smile as I turn to face her. She strolls up to us, Dino still asleep. Howard's nowhere to be seen, though. May's in their car. May's hiding and leaving us to fend for ourselves. The monster.
I was hoping to see y'all before you left.
Yeah, we were pretty tired, so we came back early.
Oh, I'll bet you are.
She winks at me like she's on the joke. Problem is, I don't know what the joke's supposed to be.
What do you mean?
Don't think I didn't notice you two running off now. Figured you were, you know.
I don't know. Please elaborate. She laughs and shakes her head.
I think that's good, though. Reminds me of me and my Howard when we were younger. We used to sneak off every chance we got, if you know what I mean.
My face starts to turn red as I realize what she's thinking. Marina's probably tomato-colored, though I don't turn to look. that look on her face is...
We weren't... I mean, we're not.
We're just roommates.
No need to be embarrassed or anything like that. And besides, at least you won't get pregnant.
You don't know that. She laughs heartily, the baby in her chest bouncing with emotion.
Sorry, though. I'm getting to be a bit too nosy for my own good. Y'all girls be safe out there. It was nice to get to know you.
She grabs my hand from my side and pumps it in a vigorous handshake. then does the same to Maria. Neither of us react, still dumbfounded. Then she heads off towards the sea of cars. More of a puddle now, since most have already left. I turn to Marina. As expected, her face is scarlet.
Wow.
Right? That poor baby. And that poor husband.
Dude, I'm really worried about Howard, man. That man looked like he was like hanging in there by a thread. I hope he's okay. He looked so tired.
I didn't think people like that were real. Like, they only existed in books and movies and stuff.
Oh, they're very real. Like I said, I have been accosted on like many a trip by people like that who are just like, they are intent on being your best friend. You know, at least for the remainder of the trip, and then they'll probably forget about you and not remember you, the emotional scarring they left on your life.
They say the desert does weird things to your head. Or maybe Wisconsin does.
I shrug and start walking back towards the RV. I'm glad that Marina doesn't push the topic of Linda's misconception. I unlock the door and let Marina in first. We're one of the last ones here. Before I pull the door shut, I take a final look around Canyon de Shelly. Or what little of it I can see. It may have been a bust, but like Marina said, it wasn't a total waste of time. And roll credits. You know, eventually it's gonna like kind of show the title of the game, and then it's gonna roll credits immediately. And like, I'm going to be right eventually. Inside the RV once again, I crash down to the driver's seat and kick my feet up on the dash. It's a relief to sit on something soft. Like a satellite, Marina hovers around me, expectant.
So that was a failure, obviously.
Do you think it might be in a different part of the canyon?
Maybe, but we're not gonna find out. We could spend days out here and not find anything. Most likely, someone else found it before us. Maybe even before this whole treasure hunt thing started.
She stares at the ground, then perks back up.
That's okay, though. All we can do is move on.
Reaching the glove compartment, she brings out the journal and hands it to me.
Come on! Show me why the Human Travel Guide is the best.
I look at her for a moment, and then, with a smile, gently take it from her. Oh boy, it's lore time.
Sure thing. But that's the first and only time you're ever gonna call me that, okay?
No, it's not. You're gonna like give in to like her being all pouty, and you'll just be like, "Oh no, it's fine. You can keep calling me it."
Okay.
And I flip through the journal and skim the pages. I skipped one of the little entries last time because it looked like a jumbled puzzle. But if we're going to find the rest of the treasure, then we need to tackle this head on. Bracing myself for the confusion, I find the entry and groan. Oh god, I hope my voice is up to this. I write to you today, not from my dear Lamasi's winged landmark, but from a destination on an unforeseen detour. During my journey eastbound, I encountered a split within the desert-dusted road. I've encountered many of these in my travels, but this one triggered a thought that maybe, perhaps, I have been too obvious with my hiding. Let's assume our jealous peer want to track me. Paranoia or not, if they so desired, they easily could. My steed's prints are set within the sand, and I have not disguised my livelihood. In fact, one may call these a trail. An Oregon Trail, if you would. If one were to follow this trail, they may even happen upon my bounty. The likelihood of this is very slim. However, I've always considered myself to be a man who only takes calculated risks. Which is why I'm shocked in that this thought has never crossed my mind before. Surely an intelligent, rugged, and worldly individual such as myself would have come to this conclusion by now. Or perhaps I am none of those things. Nonetheless, I marked the split and took the path I felt was less traveled. After I had covered enough distance, I found a satisfactory location. Acres of identical arched stone were spread across this area. The more I traveled, the more there were. On occasion I had seen some, but never so close together nor so plentiful. Though I do worry one could narrow down the gold if they had the will. Alas, the remnants of my illness reappeared, forcing me to find a resting site. Eventually I sailed between two stones, unlike the Archstone. I often feared they would fall or collapse on me, but their bounce seems steady and they provide shade and scenery. So once again I am rested and determined. While this detour took precious time away from me, I very much feel it was worth the security it provides, even if it was unnecessary. P.S. This morning I looked in my pouch. It would appear as if I have enough gold for one last burial. The Mossie's landmark seems more than proper for this.
Oh no.
Yes. Millions upon millions of stones.
Oh no. Does that mean you don't know where it's at?
The opposite. I know exactly where it's at.
Really?
Then what's the problem?
I lean back in the chair and look at the ceiling.
It's in Arches National Park.
There's a national park filled with rocks like that? Really? I'm curious. Okay, the Mummy Cave was real, so I'm assuming this is a real place too. Let's see, Arches National Park. Oh, is that in Utah? Huh. Oh. Oh, that place looks really pretty, actually. Wait, that looks like a place I'd love to go to someday. I mean, it does look like it is pretty heavily trafficked, though. Because, yeah, it looks like it's a very popular tourist destination. But that's a very pretty looking park. I really like a lot of those rock formations I'm seeing here. Again, like, I think it's really, really cool that they keep referencing, like, this is all referencing actual locations in the US. That they could have totally just made up a bunch of crazy locations for this story, but, like, there's actually, like, research and thought put into it, and I think that's really cool.
Cool, then let's go.
Well, that's in Utah. You guys are currently in Arizona. I ignore her and keep looking at the ceiling.
Arches has over 2,000 natural stone arches. The miner said he hit it between two stones.
She blinks. I sigh.
An arch is a rock formation that curves in the air. Think of it as an upside-down U.
Finally, she gets the message. Her face morphs into a blank canvas and she stares out the windshield.
Oh no.
Yeah. If we want to find this thing, then we need to look between every single arch and arches.
After a moment of petrified silence, Marina takes back the journal and returns it to its proper place in the glove compartment. With a shaky smile, Marina looks back at me and tries blowing it off.
Arches National Park, huh? It's somewhere in Moab, right? You ever been?
Is Moab in Utah? Was I actually looking at a different one? No, Moab is in Utah. Wow, I really do not know my American cities and states. Yeesh. Yeesh. With a shaky grin of my own, I respond, totally ignoring the impossible feat ahead of us.
Yeah, I went to Moab a long time ago. Arches is really famous. Like, world famous.
Honestly, probably so famous I would question if it's even worth checking out. I mean, it'd be worth checking out to visit it. I don't know if it'd be worth, like, combing it to try and find the treasure, though. We're both sweating, staring at the long road ahead of us as we try our best to make a casual conversation. It's like a game of chicken. Who's going to break first?
I've always wanted to go.
Where have you vacationed to before?
Honestly, nowhere. Not out of the state, at least.
Oh, we're going on a road trip.
For real? Not even to visit family?
Nuh-uh. My grandparents live in New Mexico, too. I think only my big brother has been outside of the state.
Honestly, I respect that. I respect and feel that, because I also am blessed with the gift of my entire family being in-state. It's a blessing and a curse, because it's nice for the family get-togethers because everyone's nearby. But dear Lord, if they just won't leave me alone sometimes when I want to be left alone.
You got any other siblings? Or is it just you two?
She shakes her head.
There's 9 of us. I've got 2 younger brothers, 3 older brothers, an older sister, and 2 little sisters.
Dear God. Damn, your parents really loved each other, huh? I whistle. You whistle too.
Damn, that's a big-ass Christmas card.
Right? At some point it's just like, aren't you ever gonna stop? I'm almost out of fingers to count on.
Chuckling, I stand up and walk to the back. Marina follows behind me.
What about you? Do you have any siblings?
Nah, just me. Otherwise, they'd probably be riding around this old thing with us.
As I say that, I collapse down on my bed, sprawling out. Sitting up front felt good, but this is heavenly. The bed sinks a little as she takes a seat on its edge.
I can't really imagine having a single brother or sister. Definitely not 8 of them.
Yeah, that's insane. I think like the most like growing up, I'm trying to think. I think the most like kids I knew any family having was like 5, but 9. Jeez, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine raising like 9 children. Dear Lord, like I already kind of half raised one kid, which that's a story I'm not gonna get into today because it's a long one. But man, raising 9 kids, that's ooh.
But I guess they don't all live at home.
Actually,
They do, don't they?
You're kidding.
only one of my brothers has moved out. It's the worst. Like, you have to make a reservation to take a shower.
No wonder you ran away.
I mean, yeah, in that context, like a break seems totally valid.
Pretty much. As soon as I finished school, I was just like, okay, time to get out of here.
How long ago was that?
Just a couple months. 2-ish.
What'd you major in?
Huh?
Like, what'd you get your degree in?
Oh, not college. High school. I just finished high school.
Huh.
I mean, you can still have well, I guess it depends on the high school, but some high schools still let you have a major. Like my high school that had an entire like theater program I majored in. Use my elbows, I prop myself up.
What?
How old are you?
Putting her hands on her hip, Marina puffs out her cheeks and looks offended.
I'll have you know, it's very rude to ask a lady her age.
She deflates.
But I'm 18. Why?
The classic, I'm 18. I'm an adult now. I'm ready to do anything the world can throw at me, when in reality you couldn't be further from it.
Oh, thank God.
I let myself fall back again.
I was afraid you were gonna be underage and that I'd get arrested for kidnapping or something.
No way! And besides, I told you my parents were fine with it. Well, accepted it.
Again, given the fact that you have like at least 7 other siblings at home, that makes a little bit more sense, because they're probably just like, oh, thank God, one less mouth to wash over to feed, one less pair of eyes to watch over. they're probably slightly appreciating the break, begrudgingly appreciating the break.
What about you? How old are you?
Just a year older.
Wait, you're only 19?
Now it's her turn to be shocked.
How old did you think I was?
I mean, like maybe like 21. You have that like air of maturity of you. You sort of have like air of like young maturity where you're clearly not like 18 still, and you kind of are starting to kind of figure out how things work, but you still don't have a full grasp on life, but you're getting there. Like honestly, like I feel like a lot of people don't really become adults until they're like mid-20s, like 25. So let's be honest, like 18 for a while, you're still kind of cooking up there. Marina busts up laughing. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed. I look away, blow my hair away from my face.
Just kidding, just kidding. I figured you were like my age or a bit older. 2 years at the most.
I don't look at her, staring at the wall.
Oh, come on, don't be mad. I was just playing.
All of a sudden, she sounds seriously regretful. I wanted to mess with her, but the puppy dog look she gives me over her shoulder is too hard to resist.
Sorry, what? My hearing must be getting bad at my old age.
God damn it. She throws a pillow at me from the bed beside her, and I deflect it with my arm.
Good save, Granny.
Now she leans back too, staring up at the ceiling. Her hair spreads across my leg. I don't move it. Then I realize all the worry and nervousness we had about Arches is gone. Somewhere along the line we just forgot about it. Huh. I don't know when we reach the point in our relationship where we're going to be comfortable being this close to each other. But I'm glad that we have. Maybe, just maybe, I'm enjoying the closeness a little too much. It's been a long time since I've dated someone. Gramps' health made having a girlfriend impossible. There wasn't time for anyone else. Now I hardly had time for myself. Not that I cared. I'd do it all over again. Still, it's nice having someone to talk to, so it's not just me and my thoughts. Just as I'm about to settle into the mood, she sits up and stretches.
Oh, I'm pretty sleepy. Are you going to bed soon?
Nah, I took a nap earlier, so I'm good. It's only a few hours to Moab, so I'll drive us there tonight.
Moab, huh?
Well, yeah. Something wrong?
No, I was just kind of wondering.
She trails off.
Wondering...
How far away is the Grand Canyon?
She wants to go. It's not going to be part of the treasure hunt, but she's going to want to go.
From here? I don't know, 3 or 4 hours? But it's in the total opposite direction that we're going.
Oh, okay.
She's been bringing up the Grand Canyon a lot. I fully suspect we're going to go there eventually. The crestfallen look on her face shouldn't be illegal.
Sorry, I should have looked at the map before I asked.
Smiling, she turns and heads for bed, disappointment clinging to her like perfume.
Night, Amber.
Against my pillows, I watch as she slowly trots off to the back. Come on now, I'm not that heartless.
Wait a sec.
She freezes, mid-step.
I guess since I was gonna drive all night anyway, we can make a detour. A pretty big detour, too. So don't blame me if all the treasure is gone by the time we're done.
No, I didn't think we'd just immediately go there, though. Okay. She turns around, hopes ringing in her face now.
But I guess it's like a requirement that you see the Grand Canyon when you're sightseeing in Arizona. So that's what we'll do. You've got a lot of vacations to make up for.
All the tiredness and disappointment vanishes in an instant. Like a bird taking flight, she hurries back over to where I'm standing up. A trademark Marina crash tackle hug knocks me on my butt in bed again. I pat her on the back a couple times before she rises.
Have I ever told you you're the best?
Probably, but don't you forget it.
I couldn't if I tried.
Goof.
I poke her in the belly as I make my way up to the front again.
Grab me an energy drink from the fridge, will ya?
Yo, I am craving a monster. Hit me up. Well, no, that's a lie. You know, how long has it been since I drank an energy drink? It's been a while. When she sits down in the passenger seat, she has 2 cans of the energy drink.
Thought you were going to bed.
No way! I'm too excited now. I'll keep you company on the drive. Plus, it's only like 8 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, I guess I really didn't... It feels like they spent a lot of time in the cave, but... Yeah, I guess in the timeline of the story, it really hasn't been all that long, huh? They've only really been here for a couple hours.
Beats me. Sounds right.
I pop open the tab of my drink and take a long draught. It tastes awful, but wakes me up like nothing else. I guess the makers got the sweeteners and nice flavors for more stimulants. To get faster, I hold my breath to hide the taste and chug. Gasping, I crumple the empty can and toss into a trash bag. Marina, on the other hand, sips it daintily, wincing each time.
Ugh, people seriously drink this stuff?
Yeah, they do.
Somehow. It works, though. It's pretty much the strongest stuff you can get without a prescription.
After taking another sip, Marina retches and sticks her tongue out. She reminds me of a cat with fur stuck on its tongue. She sets the can in the cup holder beside me.
Do you want mine? I can't drink this.
I'd have a heart attack if I drank too. Just leave it and I'll drink it tomorrow.
Because the only way to improve an off-energy drink is to let it get warm and flat. As I start the RV, Marina says something, but it's soft enough that I can't hear over the engine revving.
What was that? Old lady hearing failing on me again.
Smiling, she shakes her head.
I was just saying thanks again.
She was being wholesome.
Don't thank me yet. I could fall asleep at the wheel and kill us both.
At least I die happy. No, though, not just that. For taking me with you and doing the treasure hunt and everything.
You must be super tired. You're saying all sorts of weird stuff now.
You're being weirdly wholesome. I don't know if I can handle it.
I mean it. I know it's kind of random. I'm just really happy I met you.
After a moment of blushing, I laugh low under my breath.
Yeah, me too.
I prevent any more cheesy conversation by carefully pulling out of the parking lot and back onto the exit road. I'm definitely glad that Marina's enjoying herself. I'm having fun too. But talking about that sort of thing, it makes me feel all squirmy inside. Like I don't match up to what Marina thinks of me. Pushing those thoughts out of my head, I focus on the road. We have to keep our eyes peeled for animals out here. There are lots of stray dogs in this part of the state, and dozens of deer and antelope just waiting to race cars. The road's devoid of other vehicles, though, and since I know the exits to take, more or less, we should make pretty good time. Once we get back into the highway, Marina hoists a bucket of tapes onto her lap.
What do you want to listen to?
Despacito. I glance between the road and the bins, scanning both. I saw an album that I haven't had the heart to listen to in a while, but it feels like tonight is the right time. fish out the tape and slide into the player. As the first chords start up, I watch Marina's face for a reaction. It won't have the same sentimental value to her, I know, but it's an emotional album in general. Lots of dynamics in the music and simple but heartfelt songwriting. Gramps used to try to play along, but said he couldn't quite capture the feeling himself. As I'd hope, Marina's quiet, which means that she's listening. Her cheek is pressed against the window again. Her reflection, barely visible, looks wistful. Good. For the second time today, a growing pressure starts my eyes. Paw on them and the motion catches Marina's attention.
You sure you're not too tired?
Oh yeah, eyes are just a little itchy.
Damn it. My voice shakes as I speak. But if she notices, she doesn't say anything. This album was another one of Gramps' favorites. There's a reason I haven't listened to it since he passed. Turning it on might have been a mistake. We may yet go off the road if I end up crying, or I might just die of embarrassment. I sniffle a couple times to keep myself under control.
Damn allergies.
I don't even know if she hears me. I'm kind of tempted to turn it off and play something else, but I want Marina to hear it. It won't mean anything special to her, I'm sure. I want to see what she thinks. To see if maybe Gramps and I were crazy, or if there was more to the music and the man playing it. He was a guitarist and songwriter who just went by the name of June. Died a few years ago. Finding back the nostalgia and the bubbling feelings of how much I miss Gramps is hard. I'm able to hold on though, and keep from breaking down. 45 minutes later, when the tape ends, Marina hits the play button again to start it over. I'd say it was worth it. I let play on for hours, long after Marina's fallen asleep beside me. And roll credits. Ugh. Alright, how long have we been going for? About 2 hours. I think it'd go a bit longer, yeah. My everything aches. It takes me a long ways a minute to remember why I'm sitting up. Forehead plastered on to the steering wheel rather than my bed. I drove all through the night to get us to the Grand Canyon, arriving at the South Rim right around the time that I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. We're at a campsite apparently, but I don't remember anything past reaching the park's edge and paying the entry fee. I probably should have been driving, but we made it here alright. A sour taste pervades my mouth, courtesy of the empty energy drink at my side. I groan as I clamber up and head to go brush my teeth. When I exit the bathroom, Marina's waiting at the front, all dressed and ready to go.
Good morning!
Morning.
I'm still too sleepy to match her enthusiasm. Undeterred, she comes forward and presses a mug in my hands.
I made you some coffee. But it was a couple of hours ago, so it's kind of cold now.
I mean, hey, iced coffee's a thing. I mean, it's not quite iced coffee, but cold coffee's still not too bad.
Thanks.
At least not in my opinion. It is also brewed too weak, but I don't tell her that. I drain my cup in seconds and then pour myself another. It's also finished in a few long gulps.
You really like coffee, huh?
I guess. I think I'm just addicted.
You don't even put any cream or sugar in it, right?
Nope. I always drink it black.
She wrinkles her nose in disgust.
I can't stand the taste.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
I noticed. Have you gone and looked around yet?
There are dozens, if not hundreds, of people milling around, and that's just what I can see from here. Most likely treasure hunters.
Look around. Without you?
Yeah. It's what? Noon?
Almost, but I didn't want to leave without you.
That's sweet of her.
What if I got lost? You're like my map.
Maybe not.
Besides, it's boring to go look around by myself.
You think? I used to do it lots before we met up. It was nice to be alone and think.
Her face falls. Seconds later, I realize my mistake and mentally kick myself.
Not to say I don't like having you around. I just meant it's not so bad being on your own for a little bit.
Yeah, no, like, personal. Oh god, here it comes again. It's like I said, don't ever get sick. Your body will not thank you for it. On either front. Ugh. She ponders for a moment.
Well, I don't like being alone.
The way she said that, well, I don't like being alone. You go off in your solitude in your personal space. I will be a social butterfly, and I shall just spread among the masses as a beautiful, blossoming individual who everyone shall love. A small frown makes me think she's upset, but then it melts away and is replaced with her trademark smile. Something about how the sunlight frames her face right then makes my heart skip a beat. I want to admire her for longer, but I think my face gives it away. As soon as she shifts, asking with her eyes.
Something wrong?
I shake my head to clear it.
Nah, sorry. Just zoned out for a second. Let me finish this coffee, and then we can go.
Okay. I don't know how you can be up and at 'em just like that. Usually it takes me hours to wake up.
I know. I do a lot of waiting for you.
Marina stops over to play at me on the shoulder.
Meanie, I do my best for you.
Why is that a reference to something I don't know? Why'd she word it like that?
Yeah.
That must be I wonder if it's a reference to something I don't know.
There aren't enough hours in the day for you to sleep as much as you want.
God, ain't that the truth. Generally, I wish I could just hibernate some days, but I have too much I need to get done.
What? Are you saying I don't need my beauty sleep?
She's just kidding, but I freeze. She is joking. Right?
Amber?
Johnny Tony, her voice is gone.
Yeah?
I croak out a response.
Zone out again?
Something like that.
Even I'm surprised by how off guard that caught me. It was just a simple joke, but it was a little too relevant. Seconds after thinking of how pretty she looked. Looks. She never stopped looking. She's looking at me right now. Why are you staring at me like that, Amber? What are you judging me for? What do you know that I don't? I gotta stop being so weird sometimes, or I'll scare her off more than her finding out that I might, just maybe, could possibly have a crush on her.
Maybe you just need more coffee.
Probably.
Perchance. Her grin gets huge.
You need as much coffee as I do sleep. See? We're even.
I laugh as I pour myself a third cup, filling the pot to get the dregs.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. She prances back to the front door, nose held in the air like she's won some great victory. I catch her peeking back to see if I'm watching, so I make a big show of rolling my eyes. She sticks her tongue out in return. When I set my cup down the sink, Marina throws the door open and waits for me to step out. Oh, that's a lot of campers. For having been mostly asleep and in the dark, it looks like I did an okay job parking. By which I mean that we're actually in one of the designated camping spaces. That's more than I can say for a lot of the others here. Tents cover nearly every patch of land that doesn't have an RV on it. Some even come right up against the road itself, causing the few cars that pass by to have to hug the edge. Just like back in Shiprock, this is a fiasco. Which is interesting because, like, the Grand Canyon, I think we already confirmed that, like, there is no part of the treasure here, or never was. Squads of little kids rampage around, squaring each other and everyone else, with water guns and just being in the way. One little brat runs up to us and holds up his squirt gun like he's going to shoot me. But the death glare that it gives sends him running back in the other direction.
Not a fan of kids?
Not the rotten ones.
Marina, on the other hand, waves at the retreating boy and giggles as a weak burst of water hits her.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, she has like 10 younger siblings. She probably knows how to work with kids.
They're just kids. Besides, I'm pretty used to it.
Big family, right?
Yep.
We start to walk in the direction of the canyon itself, pausing sometimes to let cars or tour groups pass us by.
This is such a mess. Wonder how many of them are treasure hunters.
Well, it's the Grand Canyon, so a lot of people are probably just regular tourists, right?
You know, I do wonder how like popular the Grand Canyon is as a vacation spot now that I think about it. I do wonder. I guess it's not really something I can like really research without actually going myself, huh? Yeah, it's not like I can just go to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, probably. I feel bad for them. And all the other people who just want to enjoy these parks.
You really hate people, huh?
People as a collective, yeah, but a person can still be good.
What? Where'd that come from?
I don't know. You're just always complaining about there being too many people around.
Do I really complain that much? You kinda do. I'm gonna be frank, Amber, you kinda do. You were literally doing nothing but complain about poor Marina here, like, for, like, the entire first, like, hour of the story, actually. Thinking about it, I guess I do. Yeah, you sure do.
I don't hate people. I just don't like when it's all chaotic like this.
So you don't like crowds, then?
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it.
That's closer, yeah.
Kinda weird that you're so hyped for this music thing then, don't you think? Isn't that gonna be the biggest crowd yet?
Sure, but that's different.
Why?
I don't know. Just is.
Don't question it, I know all.
Why?
Don't question it.
What are you, 5? No wonder you get along with kids so well.
We both laugh.
But I guess it's just because everyone is there for the same thing. You have something in common with them.
Yeah, you got like common ground, like you can kind of relate to like the excitement. Here it's just kind of like, you know, you got people just kind of all over the place from every walk of life, just kind of here for Lord knows what reasons.
Isn't everyone here for the same thing?
Yeah, but
I struggle to find an explanation. But she laughs it off and shrugs.
I'm just kidding anyway. You can't be the only one who teases. You don't like big crowds, and that's fine.
what about you?
I think it's fun. And besides, you get to meet all sorts of cool people.
True. That is something I kind of want to try again at like Offkai next year, because this year I definitely did stick to like people I knew for the most part. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I have like really bad anxiety, but no, I wouldn't mind like me pushing myself to kind of like poke around and maybe meet some new folks next year at Offkai.
Who knows? Maybe you'll meet a special someone or a long-lost relative or something.
Special someone, huh?
Maybe. Would be pretty unlikely, though.
Probably. But it's still fun to think about. And speaking of odds...
We're running into the trio again, aren't we?
Amber!
Marina points at another cluster of motorhomes down the road. I follow her gaze, immediately understanding. Is Mariah and Joseph and the third sister, I feel bad I forgot her name. Taking up 2 spaces because of size and bad parking is a familiar titan of an RV.
God, no.
Yep, it's them alright. But Marina's already heading towards it. My nemesis. Mariah's motorhome. The door flies open seconds before Marina reaches it. Out strolls Joseph, Tess close behind. I'm sorry, Tess, I completely forgot your name and I feel terrible for that. Also, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know if anyone else has ever seen like The Gray Man, but Joseph kind of reminds me of Bookman a bit. Maybe I'm crazy though. Let me take another look at Bookman. Oh, not Bookman, Lavi. Okay, maybe it doesn't look like Lavi, actually. That's right, Lavi is a Bookman, but his character name is in Bookman. Wow, it's been a while since I've read The Gray Man. In fact, it's been so long since I read The Gray Man. Yeah, actually, Joseph doesn't look like anything like Lavi at all. I'm actually kind of crazy. Ignore what I just said on that.
You call that a break? You've had boyfriends that last longer.
Sis has never had a boyfriend.
My point exactly.
Quit your moaning. You two just need more work ether.
You mean ethics, but you've probably never heard the word.
Mariah probably wouldn't even know the word ethics if it stared her dead on in the face. Mariah appears in the doorway, leaning on a shovel. I can see her about to retort, but then she spots either me or Marina, and her glare is replaced with a smug grin.
Well. Look who finally caught up.
Hey guys!
Hey girl.
Oh, hey there, ladies.
I sigh and speed up my glacial pace. May as well get this over with. Mariah picks up a crate of tools from beside her and carries them out before shoving the crate into Joseph's hands. His knees buckle at the weight and he sits on the ground.
Did you follow our dust all the way here?
I wish we'd seen it so we could have stayed away.
Maybe you should go now and get a head start on the next piece before we find the one here.
She clutches her shovel like a sword and points at me. Okay, so people do think there's a piece of the Grand Canyon, even though we kind of confirmed there's not.
Unless you're gonna fight us for this one too.
I raise my hands in surrender.
We already had one bust at Canyon Duché. This one's all yours to screw up.
The shovel drops a couple inches. Either as a response or because her arm's getting sore.
canyon to say? But there's only one Grand Canyon.
There's more than one canyon in the world, Mayor.
Figured it was there at the Mummy Cave ruins, but we didn't find anything. So if you want to search all 2,000 miles of the Grand Canyon, then good luck.
Damn it!
Mara throws down her hands and the tool bag slips from her, plumbing onto poor Joseph's foot. Hard. My man. The crates in his hand are the next to fall, this time on the other foot. Please stop abusing my boy. Dude, he's like the most chill character here, and you're just putting him through all kinds of suffering, man. The boxes burst open, flooding the ground with heavy hammers and wrenches. A gasp escapes his mouth, then silence.
Are you gonna get drunk and cry yourself to sleep again, sis?
I hate how casually you just said that. Somehow, through pain grunts, Joseph manages to speak.
The limit is once per week.
Mariah's eyes twitch. In one smooth motion, she rolls around and clunks her companions' heads, huffs, and crosses her arms. Joseph reacts like any normal human being and rubs his head to soothe his never-ending pain. Tess hardly acknowledges it, wobbling back and forth like a human bobblehead. I don't think I'll ever get over how creepy that girl is. She clunks Joseph again for good measure. Marina and I both wince. Then why did Tess fall to the ground? Was that meant to imply that she hit Tess again? I imagine this is how it was for Howard when he first met Linda.
At least we'd get to see the canyon that way.
Jesus!
Never mind. She was just she was just jumping behind us and saying nothing personnel, kid. From out of nowhere, Tess pops up at my side.
Tess has been wanting to go out and see the sights, but Mariah's too busy breaking her back for that.
Big sisters are bossy, huh?
Tess nods, which prompts Mariah to stoop down and hug her apathetic kindred spirit.
You're not alone!
Mario looks up at me, eyes big. Oh no, she's about to say, hey, can we kidnap this child to go sightseeing with us?
Can we keep her? She's so cute!
I'm pretty sure that'd be kidnapping.
That's property theft!
That's messed up.
Sorry, only one stray at a time.
Aww.
Marina releases Tess and reaches out her hand as they float apart.
Anyway, let's get going. If they're gonna waste all day here, we can at least leave them to it.
But Mariah waves her shovel in Joseph's face.
Pick up our crap. Gotta rethink our strategy.
Crap?
Yes. This crap.
She taps the crate that she forced him on him just minutes ago. Joseph covers Tess's ears, then mutters something that I can't make out.
Wait, I have an idea.
4 pairs of eyes turn to look at her.
Me and Amber were about to go sightseeing. Why don't you guys come with us?
That's a terrible idea.
We're gonna be at each other's throats the entire time. You think that's a great idea?
Hey, we agree on something.
But Tess's eyes sparkle with determination. Now she reaches up to tug on Mariah's suit.
That's one vote yes.
She turns to me, pleading look in her eyes, hoping to make it 2 yes votes.
I think that sounds like a good time too. It'd be a nice break.
I forbid it. You've already had a break.
First you break your time, then I break your spine. That's how the saying goes, right?
You have too much to focus on. Getting distracted by dusty old rocks is the last thing we need.
Hey, I'll have you know that dusty old rocks can be very interesting. You just kind of stare at him. It's not quite as exciting as watching paint dry, but still pretty. It's okay. That's a little mean to say. No, it can be nice to kind of look out and see what sights nature has to give, though.
You always say that, but look at her.
Points to Tess, her face shining with interest since the word sightseeing.
When did she last show interest in something? Hell, has she ever shown interest in something?
Oh, whoop.
We're still not going.
An irritable groan rumbles through Joseph's throat, but he still looks as casual and relaxed as he usually does.
Look, we're not always going to do what you want just because you say so.
Yeah, and you gotta be fair to the entire group. Sometimes you just gotta give in to the whims of your friends and family.
We're going, and if we have to, we'll force you to come along.
Marina laughs awkwardly.
It's fine, it's fine. You guys don't have to come if you don't want to.
But it's too late for that. Mariah lets out a single, disingenuous ha and marches to Joseph.
You're gonna force me to go, huh?
That's right.
She stares him down, or up, to be more accurate. The top of her head only reaches up to his chin. Regardless, she gives him a nasty grin and repeatedly pokes his chest for daring to defy her. This doesn't seem to faze him, though, as his lips curl into an ominous smile. No treasure yet. Not a whole lot more interaction since last time. This is actually the first time we've been kind of linking back up with Mariah. Also, hope you've been having a good day today, Gil. I'm still kind of trying to shake this cough off, but I think we're mostly there.
And how exactly do you plan to do that?
What, you're not going to show me how he plans to do that? You gotta show me how he planned to do that. You can't just cut to, like, her hanging out with us in the middle of the Grand Canyon and not explain how he got you to do that. Oh yeah, they released kind of like the new Pokemon-esque, like the little, like, monster catcher Hoyo game, right? I didn't realize that was out already. Oh, they really kind of snuck that one out, huh? Vast and majestic, the canyon dominates the horizon, as far as my eyes can see. Calca rocks are given a murky tint by the dying sunlight. Oh, the bata, I see. That would explain quite a bit, actually, why I haven't heard about it coming out.
What are you even looking at?
I am muted. How'd that happen? You heard me talking before, right? I actually don't know how that happened. Huh. Maybe I bumped something without even realizing it. Weird. Yeah, I don't know how that even happened. Strange. Yeah, maybe. I might be willing to peep it. But for now, though, you know the drill. It's Wednesday. While the other three have amused themselves with disposable cameras and curiosity, Mariah's tailed me like a mangy dog. She won't let me forget about her relentless apathy, punctuating it with frequent sighs.
I'm looking at the cliffs, and considering sending you to get a closer look at the bottom.
This is your fault, you know.
What is?
That we're here, or at least that I'm here.
Hey, I didn't want you along either. That was all Marina.
Just tell that airhead no sometime. Guessing you've never turned in a request of hers in your life.
Now, kind of the thing of it, yeah. Even if it's begrudgingly, Amber has been pretty agreeable with Marina this whole time. I shoot her a dirty look at the word airhead. Mariah rolls her eyes. She doesn't care one bit.
She wanted to play with Tess. Someone has to.
Joe does it all the time.
Her ability to disappoint is actually kind of impressive. Yeah, like Amber's clearly saying, hey girl, you should spend time with your sister. Especially since like all of Tess's commentary about Mariah has been about her getting like absolutely drunk and crying herself to sleep. Like it doesn't seem like Tess has the most optimistic view of her older sister.
Besides, you should see the look I get if I try to stop her from something. Maybe I can't say no.
Be more like me. Mental fortitude and training.
He's almost breaking down when someone threatens to take away the key to your liquor cabinet, part of that
mental fortitude and training.
Oh, really? That was all it took? She clicks her tongue in annoyance and grumbles.
I could have still said no. I was just doing it for Tess.
I turn my attention over to the impromptu photo shoot again. Both the girls climb the rocks and lean against the railings to take pictures. Joseph trails close behind, probably to make sure nobody slips. Sometimes he's pulled in for a picture too. Man, look at how happy, how happy the two adults look. Tess just kinda... She's just there, but I'm sure she's happy on the inside. Marina's taking pictures of just about everything. The sky, the ground, the pouting Mariah. As a photographer, she's not very picky. Tess, on the other hand, seems to have a natural knack for it. She's taking pictures of scenic valleys or close-ups of beautiful desert flowers in full bloom, usually with Joseph as the model. She did manage to get close enough to take one of an eagle perched on a rock. Not hard when you're practically invisible, though.
I don't even know why she's so interested in this stuff.
What? The wonder and majesty of naturally formed geographic wonders?
They are a sight to behold.
That's a fancy way of saying overgrown rocks.
No, I mean, even when you're not up close, like, I think one of the things I was like happiest about on my way back from Off-Kai a couple months back was, on the way back I got one. On the way down, I did not get one on the window seat. Well, I did, but it was like dead of night because I didn't get to like San Jose until like 10 p.m. It was like really late at night. But on the way back, I was definitely flying during the daytime, and man, just seeing like some of those mountains and the valleys in them is beautiful.
Who cares? Shouldn't you be glad that she is?
Why? I'd prefer if she cared about something that matters.
I mean, hey, if she's taking all these photos, like, that could be the start of a career. Right? Like, people, photographers, like, it's a genuinely, like, respectable profession.
Like getting rich?
Exactly. It's Americana this, sightseeing that. What the hell even is Americana?
It's American with an A.
Don't mess with Texas shirts and old rocking chairs that some hicks farted on.
Do you ever listen to yourself talk? Just be happy she's interested in culture and expanding her horizons.
Culture? Our favorite foods are bastardized versions of foreign cuisine.
I mean, not wrong.
Culture's a sham. When I was her age, I was interested in things that actually mattered. Like treasure.
Treasure.
Years later, and nothing's changed.
Hey, buddy. Since the other girls are taking a break, Joseph has joined us.
They want to take some pictures with you.
Mariah starts to protest, but Joseph cuts her off.
Your sister wanted me to ask.
Her mouth shuts and she rolls her eyes yet again.
Fine.
She stalks over to where they are, kicking up clouds of dust with each heavy step.
Sorry if she's causing you trouble. She can be a bit of a handful. I know it's hard to believe, but there's a good heart in there. Somewhere.
Yeah, probably like locked in a safe and like on the ocean floor. Probably gave behind like 27 layers of concrete. You know how it is.
She'd probably sell it for $1 if she could.
Joseph laughs heartily. Oh, you know she would.
You might be right. That's just how she is, I guess. Been that way since we were kids.
It's hard to imagine that someone could not only know Mariah as a child, but want to maintain a friendship with her for the rest of their lives. Ugh. Come to think of it, Joseph is a bit of an odd case compared to the other two. Not just because he's so normal.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Do you care about the treasure?
He scratches a stubble on his chin and thinks about it.
Like, you have a good head on your shoulders. Why do you let her drag you around?
Well, it's not that I don't care about the treasure. Being rich doesn't sound like a bad gig at all. But I wouldn't say I have a good head on my shoulders either. If it came down to treasure hunting or kicking back on a couch all day, I'd pick the couch.
Figures.
His own broad smile returns. I didn't even notice it disappear.
But as for them, one of them needs someone to look out for her, and the other is 10.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up. Now we both laugh.
If she's the one who gets me off the couch, I'm the one who gets her to sit down sometimes. Even back in school, she was always picking fights. Didn't matter if it was another kid or a teacher. Got her ass kicked a couple times. If she were all on her own, she'd tear apart the whole Southwest. That make sense?
Aha, I see. It's the taming of the shrew. You're merely trying to constrain her unbridled wrath so that she won't completely go too out of control. I look over at where the three of them are still taking pictures. Tess is standing on a rock so that she's at the same level as the others. Right now, two of her fingers hold Mariah's mouth in the shape of a smile. On Mariah's other side, Marina holds the camera out and takes her picture. Then Tess takes one, though Marina keeps her hand out Mariah's mouth.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Plus, someone's got to make sure Tess doesn't starve.
Kenshin is watching. Marina waves vigorously. She nearly knocks Mariah's lights out while she does. I wave back. Tess says something that gets Marina's attention, and after a second, Marina hurries over. I wince as I watch her clumsily climb over the rocks, scared that she's going to slip and hurt herself. But she arrives unharmed.
Tess wanted me to ask if you'd go be in the pictures too, Joe. She says she wants all three of you.
No, she wants like a family photo, essentially.
Looks like that's my cue.
With nothing more to say, he drifts over the others and exchanges spots with Marina. Tess passes him the camera and he holds it up to his eye.
Why are you using this cheap thing anyway? The camera on Mariah's phone is way better.
He takes the camera from Tess and dangles it from his fingers, observing it like it's an ancient, long-buried artifact. Oh yeah, people don't really use like Polaroid cameras anymore, do they? It's all about like your iPhone pictures and your phones and... Sheesh.
The memory is full from all her journal entries.
Fair.
Journal?
It's more like gangsty poetry.
Oh, she's one of those. I see. Mariah turns towards me, packing fury in her eyes, but she's too slow.
How did that one go again?
Oh, yep, here they go. They're about to totally roast her in front of the gang.
Oh yeah. Rivers of amber pour from my bottle like tears, forever sweeping El Dorado beyond my grasp.
Mariah slouches.
I hate you both.
Oh, but we love you, Mariah.
Tess clings to her sister's waist like a magnet, showing her affection. It goes ignored.
Now squeeze in. I'm not sure how we're all gonna fit.
We watch for a moment before I tap Marina on the shoulder. That should keep them busy for a while.
Quick, while they're distracted.
What?
I grab Marina's hand and dash off, dragging her behind me. Her feet having trouble keeping up, but I'll slow down. I'll look back. Really, you're just gonna dodge on him like that?
Just keep running.
Amber, where are we going?
That's a little rude. We wander around for a while until we find another viewpoint that's empty of other people. I'm guessing that a lot of the treasure hunters are out looking now, since the oppressive heat isn't as bad. Finally against the rail, my head propped up on my arms. The cool metal feels nice against my skin. Marina does the same. She sighs wistfully.
So pretty.
Which part?
All of it, especially the sunset.
Nearly all the sunlight has been swallowed by the canyon's colossal darkness. The shadows cast by the stones mute the gorgeous colors as the sun melts into the tip of the canyon. It's barren and desolate, but Marina's right. It's pretty.
Oh, let's take a picture before it gets too dark. You're not getting out of this one. You haven't been in any of the pictures today.
No, she's got you there, homie. You gotta contribute at least one photo. It's the ritual requirement.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
Okay, to be fair, I don't consider myself very photogenic either, so I do get it.
Scooch in.
Like, together?
Duh.
She slides toward me, and I squirm away on instinct.
What's wrong?
Immediately before I can answer, she grins slyly.
Wait a second.
Who are you?
You're camera shy, aren't you?
I'm not.
I retort a little too quickly.
Oh?
Clearly, she doesn't believe me.
It's not that I'm afraid of them or anything. I just don't like having my picture taken.
It's like I said, same. Yeah. That's why I feel like go around looking around. You won't find a lot of pictures of me floating around out there. They exist, but it's kind of like, it's like a Bigfoot sighting, right? You just kind of like, it's a rare event and people kind of question if it's even real.
How come?
I shrug.
Just don't.
Well, you'll have to deal with it this time.
She zips over, and before I can react, has pressed her cheek to mine. The shutter clicks, and I'm momentarily stunned by the flash. Before I can protest or enjoy the closeness, she's already pulled away and is checking the results.
It's cute, look!
Oh, please tell me we get to see. She shoves the camera into my face, but it's so close, and the screen is so small that I can't actually see the picture. Oh, here comes the cough again. Whew, okay, I think I'll probably finish this segment and wrap it up for the night, because, again, my voice is holding up better than I thought it would, but I definitely shouldn't overdo it with the coffeeness, especially with, like, something as re-intensive as a visual novel. I just nod.
I can't wait to get these developed.
Turn to me, Marina pauses.
How do you get photos developed anyway?
It's a whole process, homie.
We'll have to take them to the store and have them do it. Most big supermarkets can.
Okay, first thing tomorrow then.
Sure.
Like a hummingbird, Marta darts forward and gives me a tight hug.
Thanks for coming out here. It's been so amazing. I hope it was worth it.
I look down at her, pressed against me.
Yeah, it was.
Marta pulls away to my great disappointment. She opens her mouth like she's going to say something, but then seems to change her mind.
What?
What?
You were about to say something? What was it?
Oh, never mind.
Hey, you can't do that. Now I really want to know.
Now it's my turn to bully you. We do this back and forth, you see, where one of us bullies the other and then the other takes turns, and then we continue turning the tables on each other. She giggles, but it's distracted sounding.
Okay, fine. I was just gonna ask, why is it that you hate Mariah and her group so much?
Where'd that come from?
Mariah turns away and stares out over the canyon again. It's getting pretty dark. She's quiet for a moment before she talks.
I don't know. You just complain about them a lot.
Social Mechanic, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful evening today. If you want to just lurk, totally understand, but I do hope you're having a wonderful evening today. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot too. Yeah, I definitely think like my favorite from the studio so far still is Twofold, but we're constantly going through the collection. This has been unexpected story-wise a lot of ways, but not in a bad way at all. I'm really enjoying kind of what they're doing.
I don't hate them, dummy. Joe and Tess are fine. It's just Mariah that I have a problem with.
The way she says her name. Mariah. Oh, Twofold. I wish I could go back in time and just play Twofold from scratch again. Alas. It's okay. We got other games to look forward to. It's one of those situations of holy heck, a billion cakes.
How come?
She's a bitch. Loud and rude and obnoxious. Ugh, I really hate people like that.
Man, Amber, you talk about Mariah like I talked about Heather all throughout Twofold.
She thinks she is always right, too.
Sounds like someone else I know.
Ah, don't give me that. We're nothing alike.
I don't know, Amber. You're not quite as vocal about it, but you are pretty judgy. You're just not quite as vocal about it. You kind of keep it to yourself. Which is more respectable, in my opinion, but you are kind of a very judgmental Judy. Marina laughs.
Yeah.
Half a minute passes in silence.
You're way cuter than she is.
Oh, you can't just casually slip that in like that. Oh, you can't just have a little moment where you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna casually flirt with you like that. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think I'm familiar with why not both. Let's see. I'm gonna just before I forget. Studio Rally. I'll research this a little one off the stream. I have been enjoying the Studio Lawn games, but I definitely have wanted to kind of peek my nose out into other fields, so to speak. So, yeah, we'll look into this one a little bit. But anyway, back to this. Time stops, and so does my heart. Everything feels like it's frozen. I look over at Marina, but she's looking at the canyon, not me. Still just a couple inches away. I gulp, swallowing the lump forming in my throat.
You said that before, I think. You're cuter.
Oh, hush. I'm trying to compliment you.
I fall silent for a moment, not sure of how to respond.
You know, back when we first met, I meant what I said about you being cute, too.
Oh, is this the moment? She giggles again.
I'd forgotten about that.
As if on cue, a light breeze starts up, causing her hair to bill out like a cloud. Her side tail, hastily bound, looks as if it might come undone. Finally, she turns to look at me, her eyes wide and lips glistening. My palms are dry and my knees tremble. Gulping it again, I cross the short distance between us in a half step, leaning in and...
There you are!
God damn it, Mariah. God damn it. I mean, fair. They did kind of bounce on the trio, like, just out of nowhere, but this is going to be the moment. This is going to be the moment, and you ruined it. How dare you? Someone's about to die. Mariah's shrill voice cuts through the moment, rupturing my eardrums in patience. I pull away and Marina has already turned around to face them. The trio appear like specters out of the darkness.
You left us behind!
We tried to, at least.
You were the ones who dragged us out here. I at least expect you to stick around.
I mean, also kind of valid, honestly. Because, yeah, Marina did kind of make a big deal of, hey, how about you guys join us? And again, that was kind of more Amber's idea than Marina's. Counting submission, Marina's shoulders fall.
Back off. I wanted to go see the sunset without you sighing about it.
Whatever. It was a waste of time either way. Come on, we're going back.
Mariah lopes off down the path at a brisk pace. Marina tests her back to photographing anything and everything, though the low light means that the pictures won't show up. Joseph and I trail behind at the end of the party.
How was the sunset?
I like you, Joseph. You're just a chill dude, and I'm here for that. I think I say that like every time you're on screen, but you're just a very comforting character. Sighing, I pull ahead. Right now, even Joseph seems like a little too much.
It was okay.
Your friend blue-balled me, though. I'm not too happy about that. The campsite has cleared up a lot since we set out this morning. It's still pretty full, but at least it's not claustrophobic anymore. A few campfires illuminate people that are left behind. Plus, the smoke keeps the bugs away. All five of us huddle outside my RV. The goodbyes are taking a while, since Marina has to hug everyone at least twice. Then she says something to reignite the conversation, and the whole process starts over. Finally, I grab the door handle to signal that we're about done. Marina automatically begins the final round of hugs.
So, what's next for you guys?
Maybe not.
Back to poring over the journal to see what we can find. Once we locate it, it's straight off to wherever.
Joseph heaves a heavy sigh.
No rest for the weary.
You got your break.
You don't get weary, Slacker. You get motivated.
Oh, you should put that on his shirt.
I wonder if it has a shirt, actually. No, you don't. Not you don't get wheat. Yeah, well.
Would you buy one?
I mean, maybe if it's a sick shirt and it supports the homies.
Nobody would.
Hey, you don't speak for me. This is the one time I'm disagreeing with you, Tess.
Then no.
All of us, even Mariah, laugh a little. Finally, Joseph puts his arm around Tess and starts to lead them away.
We'll get out of your hair for the night.
Starting on the path, they walk towards their motorhome.
Wait a sec.
They freeze. Marta looks at me too, curious.
Next piece is almost definitely at Arches, in Utah.
I hear Marta gasp, though I don't see it. Joseph and Tess both look at Mariah, their profiles barely visible from the flickering campfires in the distance. Mariah nods stiffly.
Thanks.
It's probably the first time she's ever said that word. With a wave of her hand, she turns and they finally leave. Marta and I both watch until they vanish out of sight. Then Marta squeals.
I'm so proud of you, Amber! And shocked! That was super nice of you.
Wasn't much. This one's pretty easy to figure out when you take the time. I'd probably save them half an hour at best.
Still, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, and I mean, just because you got off on the wrong foot doesn't mean you have to stay at, like, rivals or enemies or whatever. You can become like, begrudging friends.
Why'd you do it, though?
Someone's gotta take care of them after all.
I look away, pretending to scratch an itch on my cheek. True, I guess there's no one really looking out for Joseph.
They're not that bad.
Alright, and I think I didn't expect that abrupt a cut, but I think that's a good place to stop for the night. And again, a little bit of a shorter stream than usual, but did want to give my throat a good old rest. That being said, who's live? I know we did well, let me make sure. Yeah, I don't think they're ending. I know we did just raid Izzy yesterday. Like, literally yesterday. But I kind of think I want to just raid Izzy again, because I know they're kind of slow getting back into the groove of streaming again. Plus, I think they're just going to kind of best match the vibes tonight, because let's be honest, do y'all really want to go from, like, this to, like, the Donkey Kong Bonanza or Doom 2? Like, that would just be, like, the biggest, like, whiplash I could imagine. So, yeah, we'll raid into Izzy. Izzy's doing art. Definitely a good friend of mine. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want to draw a lot of attention to it, but they're working on a little something for me in particular right now. Something a little big, if you catch my drift. Well, they're not working on this moment, but they will be. Eventually. We're still working on the details, but that will be it for me tonight. I'll be back again tomorrow with more Silksong. I did get a little bit more, I was given a little begrudgingly handed a bit more information. So I actually have a place I'm going to check out to start with tomorrow. I'm still a little mad about the coral area, though. That made me kind of cranky, but you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. But for now, go say hi to Izzy. Be nice. I don't know if you're not. And have a good day, or evening, or whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see ya when I see ya. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.